Why do you live in China? General boss man behind us. Today we are heading to Xiangtan here in Hunan Province. So super clean, nobody else is on here. I thought this was going to be an old style train. However, fast train that goes about 200 kilometers an hour, so not as fast as the high speed rail which does long distances. This is a 97 kilometer track just to be used within Hunan Province. Some of it underground, some of it overground. Welcome to Xiangtan. So quiet. Just me. So crazy. It's like the scale of the place. I know that it will cater for huge amounts of people. I think 2.5 million people live here. Me, a cleaner and some security guards. The station's absolutely ginormous and there's nobody inside it. Oh, matey boy. She's a bit worried that the beer's out of date. I think it is slightly out of date. 2025. Fuck it, it's only a few days, isn't it? Pearl River. Never had this before. No idea what to expect. 2.5%, so it's absolute piss water. So as usual on one of these adventures, I have no plans. I'm gonna head first, I think, to like the city centre. Ni hao. Ah, do it. So I've met two people so far, both really, really friendly. The taxi driver, really nice, apart from doing about 5 U-turns. And you never know, really, when you come to smaller places, what sort of reception, let's say, you're going to get. Most of the time, I've always had positive. Main roads are so boring in China. Once you've been down one, you've been down them all, really. This sort of stuff's much better. We've got a couple of, I mean, they're wearing military gear. I don't know whether they're soldiers or they're just wearing some military gear. People do ask me about like filming in China, like where can you film, where can't you film? To be honest, I've never had a problem filming. The only thing I would say is if you're near things that could be potentially sensitive, right? So walking around residential communities like this, not a problem. You'll just get funny looks because they're like, why the hell is this bloke walking about here? Oh, that's cool. So Xiangtan is known as the Hunanese culture capital. Quite a lot of famous people come from this area, not necessarily from the city, but very close by. The most famous being Mao Zedong, or Chairman Mao. He was from Hunan Province, and Shaoshan, which is where he's from, it's not too far from here, but closest big city. So I'm going to go over there and make a video, actually. I'm going to take my family because obviously his house is much more important to them than it is to me. Even though historical famous person's house, why not? Whatever your opinions are of it. If you're interested in history, wherever you are, you'll go and see famous things, right? Whether you agree or disagree with them doesn't really matter. People go and see things all around the world because of their historical relevance, rather than agreeing or disagreeing with whatever that person did or what that site represents, right? It's all about learning. Oh, wow. Oh my God. What an amazing spot this is. People ask me, why do you live in China? Days like today. Days like today. And we've barely scratched the surface. I mean, the size of that bloody bridge, that is massive for a pretty small city in China, isn't it? And then I just love how they've like kept it. I mean, China's not the most health and safety conscious country in the world. No barriers there. They've built the steps and they built the platform, but you could quite easily just smash your face in off there. But yeah, what an amazing, amazing spot. Ignore the massive electricity pylon behind it. Other than that, quality. So on maps it just says old historical block. I need to do my research before I come to places, but then it makes it less fun, doesn't it? Because if you know where you're going all the time and you're going to go and see it, the element of surprise is gone. For you and for me. I like the element of surprise of not knowing what I'm going to find. Guess they're on their school break. Cheers, brother. Thank you. I guess they're on their break from school. They've got school uniform on. Welcome to China. Thank you. Welcome. There you go. I mean, they're on their school lunch break. I don't know what they're doing bossing about here. They probably should be reading some books, or actually, they probably just spend too much time reading books. They probably need some time off, don't they? You want me to do it? Okay. There you go, brother.
Thank you.
You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you, mate. He's going to go back to school and be like, guess what I saw at lunch? sort of rare species down by the river. Can't really do it justice. You've got the old temple here, and then you're looking directly at the Chinese flag. I mean, it doesn't really get too much more culturally relevant than right now. Let's go from Buddhism to Christianity. The church is just on that far corner. I'm kind of speechless, to be honest, guys. And also, I mean, I'm completely forgetting the fact that on the corner of it is the massive river and that huge bridge. Like, so the church is locked. You're not allowed in it. That doesn't really surprise me. Oh, it's a Catholic church, actually. It doesn't seem like you can get in. It's pretty cool, though. I feel like it's going to be really rude. I mean, look at these balconies. Like all old wooden doors. They're speaking loudly, but it's their house. They're allowed to, right? I'm a guest, not only in the country, but in this street. I mean, I think some of these people aren't living in anymore, which wouldn't surprise me, because a lot of people that live in smaller towns around big major cities, like Changsha is, people from the sort of smaller surrounding cities move there for work. So a lot of these places, they might be empty. I know definitely some of those were empty back there, but obviously with all the washing and stuff hanging up, not all of them are, but got an absolute general boss man behind us. No idea what we're going to find. You won't see houses like this in northern China so much. So it's... Ni hao. All the old alleyways. You can imagine what it would have been like back in the day. I don't know how much further I can go through. So if you've been to Beijing, you'll know the famous like hutongs, right? Essentially, these are the hutongs of Hunan. And it's just quite incredible, really. The main road is only just down there. The thing is, we don't know how much longer these buildings, these houses, are going to be here. Because as the residents age, especially if they've moved out of this city, had children and their children now work in another city, they're likely to have moved out. Which means once these apartments and houses become vacant and the land is worth money, the chances are that they'll be compensated. But if nobody's living in the houses, then they will knock them down and they'll put some new apartment buildings in place. But yeah, who knows? I mean, look at this. I mean, this bike alone. How many miles has that thing done? You know? How old is it? It's probably not that old. I mean, look at the seat. Try not to get tetanus. But if you haven't been to China and you want to see things like this, come in the next 5 years. A couple of brothers playing table tennis. 5 table tennis tables set up and little exercise bikes as well. Very pleasant, very, very pleasant. Never seen so many people just sat outside drinking tea. I see it in Changsha in some places, but I don't see it as much as I see it here. Like literally everybody is just sat outside having a smoke, drinking tea. Theory would be that it's an aging population here compared to the city where it's going to be younger people, so they're going to be at work, right? Whereas retired people are going to be more likely to be sat outside drinking tea and having a smoke, playing cards, playing mahjong. Even in smaller cities, big intersections, you've got a few big malls. Chinese medical hospital, all the different potions and things for different ailments. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to live in Xiangtan. It's kind of cool, but I can imagine you get quite bored. So buildings like this, the older ones, are going to turn into buildings like that. If you want to come and see the bright lights and the shiny stuff, just go to Chongqing or somewhere. Probably don't come here. The old train track. There's the old platform. If you guys can see, I can't see, and I don't want to cut myself on the glass. But I'm guessing they just cut the route. Stopped it here, built the new station, and keep it going with that one. We are back at the Xiangtan train station. So it cost £1.80 to get here. We saw a church, we saw a temple, we saw some old back streets, we saw some new high-rise buildings, we've seen the old community, the new community, we met those young kids that were really friendly, that were exploring a temple on their lunch break. This is China, this is what it's like when you don't visit those massive super cities. Let me know in the comments, where should I head next? No big cities. Until the next time, guys, like and subscribe for more China content. Peace.